This is RICKY, the YouTube tech guy. Hey guys, today I am doing a tech rant review of the worst smartwatch I have ever owned, and that is the Fossil Q Marshal Gen 2. Now, this was originally supposed to be a giveaway watch to one of our monthly giveaway winners. However, this has had nothing but issues since I've gotten it. First of all, in terms of charging, it has the absolute worst charger I have ever seen in my life. This charger is flimsy. It does not connect properly. It magnetically connects, right? But it is so easy to simply have it off place. It annoyed the hell out of me, and a lot of times it just got off the charge and didn't charge at all. So that was one thing, right? That I was like, Fossil, I used to wear these when I was in high school, even in college before I started using smartwatches, so I thought this would be a really good one. And I still stand by that in my initial impressions, the leather on this watch band is much better than a lot of other leather bands you get on other brands for smartwatches. So they know their materials, but God, is this just the cheapest glass? I have never, ever, in all my old Fossil regular watches, in every smartwatch I've owned since the Sony smartwatch, the first one that most people don't know about, called the Live View, in all the smartwatches I reviewed, I've been reviewing smartwatches for about 5 years now. In all smartwatches, I've never broken the glass until this one. This one cracked, and I'm very careful. That's the whole thing. I'm not doing too crazy stuff with this. I'm not doing, I wasn't really trying to do a fitness, which I'll get to the fitness tracking later, but that is the main thing with this one. It didn't really seem like a fitness watch, so I didn't really wear it when I was on my elliptical or anything along those lines. I just used it for basic everyday use, and it got cracked. I can't tell you when it got cracked because I never really hit it anywhere, so I don't know when it got cracked, but that was just the last straw for me. And of course that made it so I couldn't even do it as a giveaway anymore because of the fact that, well, obviously I'm not going to give a cracked one. So I'm giving away Gyros 2 for the monthly giveaway, so I solved that problem. But this was just like the worst experience. It hardly charged at all. A lot of days I woke up in the morning and had to re-put it on the charger because it had slipped off or anything like that. If you're going to do one, at least do it where it has a stronger magnet and where it clamps on. Now I know Fossil just released a couple new ones. I'm hoping they fix a lot of these issues. I do not know yet. But this was such a big problem. And in terms of fitness, when we were talking about earlier, the tracking for this was always off. It would give me steps when I didn't step, and it would not give me steps when I was actually stepping back and forth. And it's horrible. I do not recommend these at all for fitness tracking. Again, looking like this, you probably wouldn't use it much for fitness tracking, but I have to let you know that coming from ones like the Samsung smartwatches and all of those, it really is a big difference going to something like this. It doesn't have fitness tracking at all accurate. I get if it doesn't have a GPS inside of it, so I'm not expecting the most accurate as I had with the Samsung, but definitely even I can already tell in the Huawei Watch 2, I'm getting better fitness tracking. So it wasn't Android Wear or anything along those lines. Now, Android Wear as a whole, I feel definitely needs something spinning, and that's not just for this one. It's for a lot of them. But the interface is sloppy, I feel like, and it definitely needs either another button or something along those lines with having the execution allow you to have it when you're in this screen going up and down somehow, whether a crown or whether with a wheel like Samsung does it, or a crown like Apple does it. You need something in order to move this, and just moving up and down, because it's just a horrible interface in my opinion. Now, this is for people that are thinking about getting a smartwatch and maybe want to go with a luxury brand or something along those lines. I'm not saying Fossil falls in the most luxury, but it does have a certain prestige in it in the watch maker, and so much so that they are charging $255 for this normal price. Now I got it on Amazon Day, so I got it for under $200. But honestly, with this experience, I wouldn't have even paid that much if I knew it was going to be this flimsy. It really is just a bad experience and a bad taste in my mouth for just how smartwatches can be poorly executed. And I didn't know, I hadn't gone to Android Wear for a long time just because I felt the operating system wasn't baked as much. For UI, I would still say it's going to be First and foremost, Samsung, followed by Apple, and then by Android Wear in terms of how the UI is laid out. Samsung, I would say, has the best UI. However, both the Android Wear and Apple do have more apps, and that's where they lead the pack in. So overall, your medium kind of one is the one that's selling the most, right? Apple Watches. But Samsung has the best interface out of all smartwatches that I've seen thus far, and Android Wear is behind, but I've already noticed a bit of a better style with the Huawei watch, so I'm giving it more of a chance. But in terms of a smartwatch and one you should buy, this is not it. This is definitely not it, and I just wanted to let you guys know that because it is, again, I've been reviewing all wearables since smartwatches really first started coming out, and although a lot of people think that like Samsung invented the smartwatch, they didn't. Sony was the first one really in this game that really did heavy into smartwatch companion watch as opposed to like a standalone 2G watch. So there have been a lot, but there have been a lot of missteps. I think this is one of the biggest ones. I would not recommend this smartwatch. So I just wanted to give you my honest feedback in it that when you're looking at a smartwatch, make sure you know what to look for. Make sure that the charger is good, because the charger is one of the biggest things. Battery life, you at least have to get 1 day, which I will give this. It did get 1 day every day, but just to give you an idea, with different hardware, this watch, the one I'm currently reviewing, the Huawei 2, did get 2 days. So there is a difference, obviously, always that you want to look out for in smartwatches, and these are a lot of the kind of a blueprint not to do's. Again, no offense to Fossil. I hope their new smartwatches have overcome this, but in terms of this smartwatch, it definitely had a lot of misses. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section down below. Do you have this smartwatch? Have you ever had a bad experience with a smartwatch and you just decided not to wear smartwatches anymore, or they decided that this particular watch wasn't for you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe up there. Make sure you follow us on social media right here. And of course, check out our latest video up there. And right down here, you're going to find the perfect video for you. Or at least that's what YouTube tells me. Thanks again.